All right. Am I the asshole for ending my friendship with my best friend after how she treated me during her engagement and her wedding? Why do people get so weird during engagements and stuff? Like, I truly feel like my wedding is so unimportant to everybody that can't nobody come. Like, it is that unimportant to you guys that you can't come. Like, it's so important to me that the only two motherfuckers that get to be there are the people that it's important to. Like, I truly do not understand. My friend and I, let's call her V, were best friends for years and we were inseparable. We celebrated each other's milestones. We were there for each other during really hard times. I answer my own questions all the time. Sometimes you got to consort the realest one on your team. We were there for each other during our hard times, and we've always had so much fun together. She then met a great guy. V then met a great guy. He was kind and he had a great sense of humor. He got along really well with my boyfriend. So I was so excited when I got engaged, and then V got engaged 6 months later. My wedding was in July and V's was scheduled 3 months later in October. I knew we were really close, but I was still surprised when she asked me to be her maid of honor because I knew she had a sister that she was close with. Regardless, I was really touched and I accepted it. Immediately, I went ahead and I started planning V's bridal shower. I found a personal chef who agreed to come to my home and cook a custom menu with all of her favorite foods for her and her guests. He even agreed to go to the Cape to pick up fresh oysters on the morning of. This is rich people shit, because oysters are expensive. And I called her that evening to let her know that I was going to sign the contract and how excited I was that everything was finally coming together. V interrupted me and said, actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. My mother-in-law is actually going to be planning my bridal shower, but don't worry, you can still plan my bachelorette. I'm thinking of going somewhere close by, like Nashville. I'm not planning anything because I've been reaching out to you this entire time, so you knew this was happening. No, beat her up. She's going to get married with a black guy. Nashville is a several-hour plane flight away. That's not close. What? Nashville is a several-hour plane flight away from where I live. I was stunned. She hung up and I sat there wondering what had just happened. Had I really just spent months planning an event that she knew I wouldn't be hosting, even knowing that it took time away from me planning my own wedding? I texted her later that night saying that I was really overwhelmed planning her wedding events and my own wedding, that I needed to step down as her maid of honor. She was taken aback, but said she understood and that it was okay. Her and her bridesmaids helped me plan her bachelorette. COVID happens and our original plans got canceled. V moves down south for military service, so we make plans again, but this time in Savannah. It's a popular destination for bachelorettes and near her base. 2 weeks before the trip, I receive a panicked phone call from a bridesmaid. She wants to know if we should change the plans as V found out where we were going and told her that she's all Savannah'd out. V's not going anywhere, at least not on my dime. This is why I will never be anybody's bridesmaid. I don't like to spend my money on me. I'm not going to spend my money on you. I don't care how close we are. I will never, ever, I'm not accepting to be nobody's maid of honor. I'm not, because I don't want this responsibility and I'm not going to spend my money on you. I'm not. Call me selfish, call me mean. It is what it is. Because one, I would never expect that treatment from anybody else. So if you do it, it's simply because you want to do it. Like, no. 2 weeks before the trip, I receive a panicked phone call from a bridesmaid. She wants to know if we should change the plans because V found out where we were going and told her that she's all Savannah'd out. I reassured her that we'll have a great time and that I'm sure V will love it once we get there. We had already booked a penthouse suite that overlooked the water, spa packages, foodie tours, the works. We really went all out. See, I'm not paying for all of this. This is why I never want to be anybody's bridesmaid. Don't ask me to be your maid of honor, none of that, because I'm not spending my money on you. I'm not going to do it. V texted us the following day that she was still concerned about COVID and canceled the trip on all of us. It was too late to rebook something as her wedding was just a few weeks away. I lost $400 on a non-refundable plane ticket. So fast forward to the wedding weekend. My husband and I make the drive to the wedding venue, and when we get there, it's huge, like a college campus huge. There's multiple wedding areas, reception buildings, and tons of different accommodations for overnight guests. At the rehearsal dinner, V's going on and on about how we're meeting tomorrow at the bridal suite. I had noticed that when we checked in that the hair salon on campus is called the bridal suite. So the next morning, I walked over there with my dress, my makeup, shoes, and breakfast for the girls. I'm told that I'm too early and that the appointment is later that day. I call V confused and I asked her again where we're meeting. She sounds incredibly annoyed on the phone and just keeps reiterating that she's at the bridal suite. Bitch, I realize she's talking about her hotel room and I ask her for the room number. I swear I asked her 3 times, 3 different ways. She just kept getting more and more aggravated and saying the suite is up the hill. Again, this is a huge campus and I've never been here before, so I have no idea where up the hill is. I would have went home. Finally, after the 3rd time asking, she gives me the room number. I literally walked back to my hotel room, sat down on the bed, and I cried. I had to collect myself, convince myself that she's just stressed out and that her attitude is only temporary. Then we went to the front desk to ask for directions. I would have went home. When I arrived at the room, the bridesmaid and my bestie are icy. I apologize and I offer them the breakfast that I brought. They eat it but don't even thank me. V then leaves for her hair and makeup appointment at the salon. I do my own makeup as V said that we weren't having our makeup done. She texts me to come down to the salon for my hair appointment. When I arrive, however, she demands that I get my makeup done too. I literally explain that I've already done my makeup and I ask her if I really have to. I already had on winged eyeliner, mascara, foundation, blush, and lipstick. I think most people would think that's a considerable amount of makeup. In front of the entire room, she says, "It depends. Do you want to feel beautiful?" The room went so quiet that you could hear a pin drop. No one would even look up and make eye contact with me. I felt a lump in my throat and I felt so humiliated. She would have got married with a black eye. The final straw came at the reception when V tells one of her bridesmaids that we can plan her bachelorette after the wedding. That's not how it works. No. That's not how it works. The bridesmaid relays this to me, and that was it. I immediately told my husband that we were leaving. It was around 10 and the reception wasn't supposed to end until 12, but I didn't care. I was tired and I felt completely abused and I had had enough. So after the wedding, I had some time to think over all of this and I'm still upset. I can't get over how she treated me, but there's still a shred of hope that this isn't the end, that this was all just a speed bump in our friendship and that she'll go back to being the V that I know and love. See, that's the thing. The V that you know and love doesn't exist. Like, the V that you know and love doesn't exist. And she wasn't going to be able to pretend to be that person while around a whole bunch of people that know her for who she really is. Like, no, you, my dear, have been manipulated. That's what happened, dear. 3 weeks have gone by and V finally texts me asking if we can talk that night. I'm thinking, great, we can finally get all of it out in the open and move past this. Except she doesn't call, and this isn't like her to blow me off. In fact, she's never done that in our whole friendship. Instead, she apologizes the next day that she was too busy having fun with her new friends on the base and sends pictures of her and her new friends. Maybe I'm being too sensitive or misperceiving this, but this seems super petty and I became more enraged. She asked if we can talk again that night and I ignored her. Weeks after that, I found out from Facebook that she had returned home from her military service. She texted me and at that point I blew up at her. I told her not to text me again and that I would text her when I was ready, knowing fully well that I would never text her, and then I just ghosted her. Am I the asshole? Not at all. Oops. Not me pulling the cord. I almost pulled y'all down. Are you all right? That girl wasn't your damn friend. That girl wasn't your damn friend. Don't let my fiance sleep, then you won't get to sleep either. So my fiance, 25 male, and his mom, that we'll just call Jolene, 61 female, are on different schedules for work. My fiance works 10-hour shifts 5 days a week from 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. Oh, Jesus. That's just a long time. Sometimes even later. Jolene works part-time 2 days a week from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Jolene better go get some business. She recently had a knee replacement. My fiance always seems to get woken up by her at 7 a.m. in the morning because she wants to see him and let him know what's happening that day. And she's just loud in general in the morning. She completely disregards the fact that he probably doesn't get home until after 2 a.m. In return, whenever my fiance comes home at 2 a.m., he goes into her room to wake her up and tell her all about his day and how work and everything was going on, and just to bother her and be a nuisance and interrupt her sleep just like she does to him. She still hasn't caught on to what we're doing yet, so there might be a part 2 of the result once we step it up a notch and we see what happens. I love it because 100%, my neighbors, they work Monday through Friday, no problem, but they get up crack of dawn. Like I hear their alarm go off at like 4:15, 4:30. They leave their house no later than 4:50 every morning, Monday through Friday, like clockwork. I hear the alarm go off at like 4:15. Then I hear their door slam at 4:50 exactly every single day. Okay? Great. No problem. On Saturdays, though, when I tell you sleeping in is not a thing, because my friends are still on their same Monday through Friday schedule. So their music starts 9 o'clock in the morning. Fresh 9 o'clock in the morning. When I first moved in, I knocked on the door a couple times. Like, hey, it's a little loud. Can you just turn it down? Just give me like an hour or two. I just want to sleep in a little bit longer. It's Sunday. I just want to sleep in. They act like they didn't know. Okay, cool. So what I started doing was waiting until Sunday night when I went to sleep, which was around 11 o'clock. When you have to get up at 5 a.m., you go to bed early. When I go to bed, like our bedroom walls are so fucking thin. Not even thin. Like, I don't think the rooms, like the walls are thin. You can hear them, but like you can tell that it's not like tissue paper. Like the walls are thin enough to hear, but not enough to know what's going on. And like I hear their alarm because they have it on vibrate, but it sits on the fucking dresser. So all you hear is bzz, 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 and it goes off for like 15 fucking minutes. It'll wake anybody in the whole fucking house, the whole house. So anyway, I started going to sleep, and on Sunday nights, blasted my music for 15 minutes before I went to sleep. Loud as fuck. Blasting it. He knocked on the wall one time. I turned the music down. Huh? It's loud? Okay, my bad. And we never had a problem again. Like, I only did it like 2 or 3 times because, bro, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I am fine. Y'all wake up early as fuck all week long. No problem. Cool. I accommodate. I stay quiet. I know you guys go to sleep early, so my music is turned down by 5 o'clock every day. My TV is turned down. If I'm not feeling good, I'm in my room. It's turned down because I know y'all go to sleep early. If I have people coming over and they leave, I let them know, all right, y'all, my neighbors, they get up early. So when y'all go into your cars, I need you to be just a little bit quieter because they're probably already asleep. I need y'all to be quiet. The one time I ask you to turn the music down, you gonna tell me no? Oh, okay. It's okay. I'm so sorry for bothering you. Forgive me for even coming over here and interrupting your Saturday morning. I'm so sorry. Blasted the music, bro. He was woken up real early. He didn't like that. He didn't like that. Right? I tried to be thoughtful. Like, even so, like, I record early in the morning. Like, even on Saturdays, I record when they're blasting music. I've gone outside a couple of times while I've been recording because they'll turn the music on. They'll turn it up so loud, you can hear it in the background of my videos. So it's like, fuck, now I got to go outside and ask them if they can turn the music down a little bit so I can finish the fucking video. So like I record when I know they're at work because they go to work early. So they get off early. By like 2 o'clock, everybody's home. Everybody's at home. Like the whole neighborhood is back at home and everybody left and went to work. Everybody's back at home. So it's like, I want to be done recording all day. All day. I want to be done by the time they get here. That way there's no music. I've done what I've done. Now they're off work, relax, drink, have fun, do what y'all got to do. I'm not mad. But the one time I don't want to be awake at 9 a.m., you going to tell me no? Okay. That's fine. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Go ahead, turn the music back up. Turn it back up. And I'm only going to call the police if I absolutely have to. If I feel like I can handle it myself, I'm not going to. So, okay, that's fine. So I turn my music up. I turn the music all the way the fuck up. All the way up. And then played Confused when he knocked on the wall. Huh? Huh? Oh, it's loud? My bad. All right, I'll turn it down. Sorry. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Huh? What? Yeah. Took the, what's the thing? A speaker knocker? I think that's what it's called. Had a speaker knocker. Immediately plugged that up and pointed towards the wall. All day. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, were you sleeping? Were you sleeping? Really? Was it a good sleep? Because my sleep this morning was great. And I'm the type of person, once I'm awake, I'm awake. I can't go back to sleep. I have been up 5 o'clock this morning. That's okay. Am I sleepy? Absolutely. Am I gonna go to sleep? No. Why? I might fucking miss something. Something might happen somewhere and I'm gonna miss it. So I have to make sure I am awake so I can see it all from right here in this room where I see nothing. I will not miss it for sleep. But when I go to sleep, don't wake me up to tell me that I missed the goddamn thing. Remind me once I get up. If I miss it, I miss it. But now that I can consciously make the decision, I'm not missing shit. Nope, here. Open eye. Just getting a little sleepy. Like, nah, I'm woke.